Hello everyone and a very warm welcome to our presentation. Today our group is incredibly excited to take you on a journey through time as we explore two legendary figures who laid the literal foundations of modern corporate leadership. We will be looking at Henry Fayol and Douglas McGregor. So before we jump into our presentation, I would like to introduce myself. I am Juanita N, daughter of Selvanathan, along with my team members, Misha, daughter of Jayakasan, and Vaani, daughter of Tamil Selvam. Let's start in the late 19th century with our first scholar, Henry Fayol, who lived from 1841 to 1925. Fayol was a brilliant French mining engineer and a highly successful senior executive. He is recognized globally as the absolute father of classical administrative management theory. Before Fayol came along, running a business was mostly based on trial, error, and pure guesswork. Fayol changed the world by proving that management is a distinct professional skill. He showed that once you understand its universal rules, management can be studied, practiced, and taught through anyone. To truly understand Fayol's perspective, we have to look at his remarkable career journey. He graduated from the elite French mining academy in 1860s at the young age of just 19. He then spent his entire career working within a single massive French mining corporation called Commonwealth. The turning point of his life came in 1888 when he was appointed as the managing director. At that time, the company was completely broke and on the verge of total bankruptcy. Instead of panicking, Fayol applied a structured administrative approach to organize the workforce and resources. He achieved the ultimate corporate turnaround, transforming that failing mine into an unstoppable financial powerhouse. In 1916, he published his masterwork book, Industrial and General Administration, proving to the world that a company's success doesn't depend on the personal traits of the owner, but entirely on the administrative principles applied.
In page 3 of our comic, we introduce the main contribution of Henry Fayol, which is the 14 principles of management. Fayol believed that organizations can become more effective when managers follow proper management principles. In the comic, we highlighted several important principles such as division of work, authority and responsibility, discipline, and unity of command. These principles help organizations maintain order, improve teamwork, and increase efficiency in the workplace. Fayol's ideas become one of the foundation of modern management and are still used by companies today. Nextly, we explained Henry Fayol's theory in a simple way through comic scenes. First, division of work means employees should focus on specifics so they can become more efficient and productive. Second, unity of command means workers should only receive instructions from one manager to avoid confusion. We also explain discipline and authority, which are important for maintaining order and responsibility in the workplace. Overall, Fayol's principles help organizations work smoothly and achieve their objective effectively.
Now, Henry Fayol's management principles are still highly relevant in modern organizations today. First is the POLC framework, which stands for Planning, Organizing, Leading and Controlling. These functions are widely used by businesses to manage operations effectively. Planning focuses on setting goals and strategies. Organizing involves managing resource and structure. Leading is about motivating employees. And controlling ensures performance and quality and monitor. Large companies such as Apple and Microsoft still apply these management functions in their daily operations. Another important principle is division of work. Fayol believed that specialization increases efficiency and productivity. A modern example can be seen in McDonald's, where workers are assigned specific tasks such as grilling burgers, preparing fries, or handling customer orders. This allows the company to provide fast and consistent service worldwide. Next, FOIL's principles also influence modern corporate governance and workplace culture. The principles of unity of common and scalar chain help organizations maintain clear communication and structure. Unity of common means each employee reports to only one manager, reducing confusion and conflicting instructions. Scalar chain refers to the clear line of authority from top management to lower level employees. For example, Amazon Fulfillment Center use structured communication system to manage operations efficiently. In addition, FOIL emphasizes equity and Esprit de Corps. Equity means employees should be treated fairly and equally, which is reflected today through FAR, HR policies, and workplace regulations. Esprit de Corps refers to teamwork and unity among employees. Modern companies encourage collaboration through team building activities and communication platforms like Slack because strong teamwork improves overall productivity and organizational success. That's all from me. Thank you. Now, let us fast forward in time to the 1960s and cross the Atlantic Ocean to meet our second legendary scholar, Douglas MacGregor, who lived from 1906 to 1964. MacGregor was an incredibly respected American social psychologist and a brilliant professor of industrial management at the prestigious MIT Sloan School of Management. Why is MacGregor so monumental? Because he is pioneered what we call the human relations movement in corporate leadership. He completely revolutionized the business landscape by shifting the focus away from FOIL's rigid physical and mechanical structures and pointing it directly at human psychology and worker motivation. MacGregor challenged executives to look in the mirror and realize a profound truth. A leader's subconscious belief about human nature directly detect how their employees behave. That's all from me. Thank you. Next, looking at his career journey, MacGregor was much more than just a classroom theorist. While teaching at MIT, his highly popular lectures on human relations completely transformed how future generations of executives thought about leadership. He also served as the president of Antioch College of 1948 to 1954, which gave him the perfect real-world laboratory to test his psychological management theories on a live organization. In 1960, he dropped an absolute academic bombshell on the corporate world by publishing his groundbreaking book titled The Human Side of Enterprise. The book shocked the global business community, proving that traditional heavy-handed management styles were actually suffocating human potential, crushing creativity, and severely limiting company output. That's all from me. Thank you.
This brings us to MacGregor's core theory, which is the famous Theory X and Theory Y framework. MacGregor proposed that every single manager inherently holds one of two totally opposing sets of assumptions regarding human nature and motivation. He explained that these assumptions create a powerful, self-fulfilling prophecy inside a company. For example, if a manager assumes their workers are untrustworthy and treats them with suspicion, the workers will become disengaged and untrustworthy. Conversely, if a manager assumes their team is capable and treat them with professional respect, the team will rise to the occasion. MacGregor's ultimate goal was to urge modern organizations to completely abandon the outdated, controlling mindset of Theory X and actively adopt the empowering mindset of Theory Y. Let's break down exactly what these two mindsets looks like in practice. A Theory X manager assumes that the average human is naturally lazy, genuinely dislikes work, lacks ambition, and will avoid responsibility at all costs. Because of these negative assumptions, a Theory X manager relies on strict micromanagement, constant surveillance, and a harsh carrot and stick approach, using threats of punishment or purely monetary reward to force productivity. On the complete flip side, a Theory Y manager assumes that working is as completely natural to humans as playing or resting. They believe that employees are intrinsically self-motivated, highly creative, and actively crave responsibility when given the right environment. This results in a collaborative leadership style that offers autonomy, values employee input, and builds a workplace culture rooted in mutual professional trust. A brilliant modern example of Theory Y is Google. Google rejects micromanagement, offers flexible hours, and gives engineers total autonomy over creative side projects. This deep trust unlocks massive innovation, directly resulting in global platforms like Gmail.
On this page, we explain how Douglas McGregor's Theory Y is applied in modern organizations today. Theory Y believes that employees are naturally motivated, responsible, and capable of contributing creative ideas to the company. Because of this, many organizations encourage teamwork, communication, and employee involvement in decision making. For example, companies like Google create flexible and innovative work environments where employees are trusted to share ideas and take initiative. This approach helps workers feel more motivated and productive. Compared to Theory X, which focuses on strict control, modern organizations prefer Theory Y because it creates a more positive workplace culture and improves overall organizational performance. Okay, that's all from us. Thank you so much.